Okay, so from here, we're on the deck. From here, you can see right beyond the RV. That's where we are going to do the garden. And let's take a walk over there. Come on, Gun. Come on. Well, whatever. Okay, so as we're walking over there, I have my grow lights in here, and all of my my plants that need to go into the ground are in there. I really should have them out for, to get some sunlight and get some wind so they can be strong, but I haven't done that yet today. It's a lot. So usually I carry them all out, the flats all out, and put them in there so they can get some sunlight. But I haven't done that today. So here's going to be the garden. It is 100 square foot, and it is bigger than, I imagined. Not that I imagined, but just it's bigger than I thought it would be, 100 square feet. But I kind of also don't want it to be too small. So really the only problem that I'm running into with right now with the size is the ground cover, because I don't want to be mowing the lawn. So I wanted to get like some wood chips out here, cover it, and this is a large space. I have put in 2 requests at Chip Drop. Chip Drop is a free service. They'll drop off like a truckload of wood chips on your property, and then you can do what you will with them. But the first one didn't come, and I don't know if it's just I live far out or where, my area, but I haven't gotten anything yet. So now I have to figure out what I'm going to cover the ground with so that I don't have to mow. So yeah, that's really the only problem. So last weekend we put in the T-posts all around. On that side over there, there's missing T-posts. We were short 5. We went and got them. We just haven't put them in yet. We braced the corners, but I'm pretty sure it's incorrect. When I looked at the what is it called? The directions, this was more braced. So like this here, down here, should be up here, and then they run that way. So all of these 2 have to be, this one and that one down there have to be replaced, and then, well, not replaced, but just take them off and put them up there. This one down here, let me show you. Where is the dog? Gunner? I have to keep an eye on the dog because they have electric fencing here. These people beyond there, and so I don't want to hurt his little self. So this corner is correct-ish. So, but the corner is braced, not the other 2. So that's correct. So I have to do that on all sides. You can see here where we're missing those 5 T-posts and then a roll of the fencing there. So the plan here, in here, for right now, is these are my onions. So originally none of this was here. We put onions in and we just like threw up some chicken wire to keep everything out, but then I read that none of the animals will eat the onions anyway. So this is basically just chicken wire we slapped up here. But anyway, so the plan is I have 4 beds, 4 8x4 beds. These 2 are empty, but they'll go into line. I have 4 8x4 beds that will run down the center And then I have, not yet, I still have like 5 to be put together, but these are 3x6 beds, and I'll have those beds running on each side of this middle, and they will be facing west. So like when you walk into the garden, there'll be one here, one next to it, and then I'll put up like cattle panel fencing to trellis them. So hopefully I have 4 of these. So then I guess I want 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8 on this side, 8 on this side. If I can get Lawrence to build me more. He's kind of tired of building them. I still got wood for 5 more, so we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. So the way these beds are built is, see, we built them with feet because we're using such a thin wood. We built them with feet so that we can dig holes in the ground to just make it a little more stable. But I'm tired, so we're not going to do that. I'm just going to use them like this. I'm going to turn them upside down, leave the feet on them, and then if they're not, if the dirt is too heavy and it starts like coming out, I guess, if it can't hold the dirt on the sides, then I'll just put in like rebar. And then back here, back along this fence here, behind where the fence will be, I'm thinking of planting the tomatoes there in the ground. We have pretty hard clay soil, but if I could till it and then add some good compost, that might work. I've been doing some research. They said you need like 12 inches for tomato roots to grow. So if I could till it, add some compost so that it drains well, then I should be good to go, because the issue is trellising the tomatoes. It just would be easier if I had one long line of tomatoes, and then I could just put up a trellis behind it. It'd be easier. So that is the plans for the garden. I'm not going to go all the way over there, but we have 9.6 acres, so it goes all the way to that house there and behind. And so we have some trees over in that area, and then our property line is back by that tree there into that fencing there. So yeah, that's the plans for the garden. We have someone coming this weekend. We actually are going to see if we can pay someone to put up the fencing, if he's not going to charge too much, because I'm tired and I got so much other stuff to do. If we could just get the fencing up, I would feel accomplished. So the idea is to put horse fencing up, which has, I think the holes are kind of big. I'll show it to you. Matter of fact, I'll go up there and show it to you. So we're going to put horse fencing up, and I'm going to show you the holes. They're like square holes, and so anyway, like a rabbit or something could still get through it. So the idea is to have this fencing up. Show you. Can you see that? Have this fencing up, and then once it's up, maybe like 2 feet up from the ground, 2 feet up, we'll have some chicken wire down fencing also put up overlapping that for any of the smaller animals. This is actually what we use here. So some of this at the bottom. And then we'll also have an electric fence. So horse fencing, then at the bottom chicken wire, and then we'll also have a wire going around the middle for electric fence, and then I don't have to worry about anything getting in here except the birds. As you can see, I cut the grass, but I didn't get far. We ran out of gas. I usually don't go, this is kind of like a rolling hill. If you can't tell, I usually don't go past that. Lawrence will do all the rest of that. So over here, I have planned for this area is playground basically for my grandkids, swing set, and a couple other things I'm going to put over here. Not sure I'm going to fence it in. What are you doing? And then this came with this is old building. It's the freezer in there. It's got electricity. I don't know what we're going to do with it. I wish it wasn't there, but whatever. So I don't know if you can tell, but this area is fenced. The previous owners had horses. So this area is fenced in. It needs to be mowed again. Which is really hard to mow. It's really hard to mow here because around the trees, because the roots are above ground. So then they kind of tear up your lawnmower. So he kind of just went around the trees. But this, as you can see, needs to be mowed again. We have a barn and I'll show you the barn one day. I ain't gonna show you today. I rarely go over there. But we have come on, come here. Come here. Come on. Come on. Please don't do that. Come on. I don't know if you can see from here. Let's see. We have a small pond. Well, it's a big pond. And then on the other side of there, we have a couple of trees, and then that's the other property line. So, yeah, that's it. So right now, we're working on the garden. I do have plans for a greenhouse, a cattle panel greenhouse that I want to build. I'm not sure where I want to put it yet, but it'll obviously be over there somewhere by the garden. So yeah, we have a lot of plans, a lot of time, and a little bit of money to do it. So right now, I'm just working on the garden, trying to get that straight, because that is the whole point of me moving basically to the country. It's a little bit more control over our food, so we're not so dependent on, the grocery store. So we grow our vegetables and things like that. So that was, kind of the point. We have a well. We have well water, and we have what is the thing called? It's behind here. I forgot what it's called. But like if you're in the RV, you can take and dump your waste behind there in the it's not the sewer. Oh, forgot what it's called. Yeah, so that's it for now. Thank you guys for watching. I will try to put up videos at least once a week so that you can see my progress. Hopefully you guys have some advice for me, because we know not what we are doing. Everyone have a great week, and I'll talk to you soon.